Myself Rohan Mane, SY Electronics, PRN 28. I am to give a brief explanation on the topic Laplace transform and give examples on some basic properties. First, we'll see the formula of Laplace transform. Here it says L of ft, that is Laplace transform of a function of t, equals to integration from limit 0 to infinity e raised to minus st f of t dt. Now we have three main basic properties in Laplace theorem. First one is linearity property. In linearity property, we see the Laplace transform of two functions multiplied by some integers alpha and beta is given by splitting it as alpha Laplace transform of f of t plus minus beta Laplace transform of g of t. The two functions f of t and g of t here can be represented individually as Laplace transforms. Second, we move on to first shifting property. According to this property, if f of t is a function and the Laplace transform of f of t is f of s, then Laplace transform of e raised to at f of t is given by f of s minus a, and Laplace transform of e raised to minus at f of t is given by function of s plus a. Now we will move on to some examples to get these properties. Now here the first example is to find the Laplace transform of a function e raised to t cos t. We know that Laplace transform of just the function cos t is given by the formula s upon s square plus a square. Since the value of a here is 1, Laplace transform of cos t would be given by s upon s square plus 1. Since the we have to find the Laplace transform of e raised to t cos t, by first shifting property we say the Laplace transform of e raised to t cos t is given by f of s minus 1, that is s minus 1 upon s minus 1 whole square plus 1 square. Now we move on to a second example to learn about the change of scale property. The change of scale property says that if the Laplace transform of a function of t is given by f of s, then the Laplace transform of the function of a into t is given by 1 by a f of s by a. An example to learn this property is given here. If the Laplace transform of f of t equal to 2 e raised to minus s upon s cube, then we need to find the Laplace transform of f of 2t. We write the given, and we know by the change of scale of property L of f of 2t would be given by one by a f of s by a. Then here 1 by a we write 1 by 2, and f of s by a is given as 2 e raised to power minus s by 2 and s by 2 whole cube, and we get the final answer 8 e raised to minus s by 2 upon s cube. Now here is a third example to get a better understanding on these two topics. We need to find the Laplace transform of e raised to minus 3t cos h 4t sin 3t. here we know that we know that we can write cos h 4t as e raised to 4t plus e raised to minus 4t upon 2. Therefore, Laplace transform of e raised to minus 3t e raised to 4t plus e raised to minus 4t upon 2 sin 3t will be given by 1 by 2 L e raised to t sin 3t plus e raised to minus t sin 3t. Likewise, we further solve this question. Here we know that Laplace transform of sin 3t is given by 3 upon s square plus 9. So now here we will use the first shifting property. E of t sin 3t would be given by 3 upon s minus 1 whole square plus 9 square plus half 3 upon s plus 7 whole square plus 9, and we get the final answer. Thank you.